messages, reading. And then, a little while ago, I got, in one 6-week period, 200,000 emails and messages just from the state of Louisiana over jokes that I told in a special. Now, if you don't know, I had a joke in a previous special, and yeah, it's fine. It was a very silly joke. The joke essentially was, I said, you know what? We should build a wall in this country, but we should build it around that dumb fucking state. That was my joke. Now, look, I'm so dumb, I was like, everybody will like that joke. No, they don't. Not the people you made it about. I got so many misspelled death threats, and I was like, is this Creole? What the hell are they trying to tell me? I got asked about it so much, I was on the news about it, that I just volunteer it now, okay? So here's the truth. I never would have shit on them as hard as I did if I had been to Arkansas, which I now have. What a fucking dump that place is. I think when people flush their toilets in Louisiana, it all comes up in Arkansas. It smells like broken dreams and buttholes and a little bit of barbecue. But here's what's fascinating. Most of you will never experience this. But if you ever offend a large group of people, like, let's say, an entire state, you end up learning a lot about them. You don't want to, but they insist. So, yeah, I know everything about Louisiana now. It's the worst. I'm like an unofficial historian on the place I least want to go to. I mean, their state motto runs through my head like it's the Dow Jones ticker all day, every day. It's Louisiana, where people smoke in their cars with their babies. And Arkansas is, you done with that baby? So, what are you going to do with it? We're going to eat it. What do you mean we're going to do with it? Soo-wee! Now, because I enjoy upsetting people. Yeah, I don't know what it says about me psychologically, but there is, I don't know, there's like a marching band inside of me right now going, good job, good job. Yeah. Because internally, I picture somebody out there going like, I was having fun until he talked about my slut mom. And it makes me happy. I don't know. It'll upset somebody and they'll try to tell me. I say they'll try to tell me because they'll send me a message that I'll never read. And no, I used to. I used to read them all. And it took me a long time to figure out you shouldn't read every message. I don't think any performer should digest everything sent their way. And I didn't know that for a long time, you know, and I wish I had known that because, I mean, it kind of gets to you, you know, like first time I actually got in trouble for saying something was about 5 years ago. I got in trouble for saying Gypsy on television. Yeah, I didn't say anything nice about him, so let me rephrase that. I was just like, you know, I was on a show. I was like, who doesn't hate gypsies? And then everybody on the show was like, we're with you. But afterwards, they found out, and they reached out. Like the president of the Gypsies sent me a message. I guess she stole someone's phone, so she sent me this message. Yeah. We can tell who travels. So, she sent me this message. She was like, you said the G word on I was like, huh? The G word? Well, I'm a grown man. And this is over email. She's being a real B word, so I didn't want to push her, make her a C word. You know what I mean? Where are my N words at? All right. Well, look. Hey, man. It's modern comedy. Get with the program. Now, then she went on. She goes, well, just so you know, we're very proud of our ethnicity. And I was like, yeah, you should be. I mean, you have nothing else. I hope you're good at camping. Hey, I was giving her a compliment. I was saying I enjoy your ethnic pride because you've earned it. And frankly, I don't think everybody has, all right? Every group's like, we're the best. No, you're not. It's impossible for everybody to be the best. I'm serious. Every group is like, no. I mean, just as an example, okay, just to like lay this out. How many people in the room, let's say, are Italian, for instance? Okay. Now, aren't the rest of you a little sick of hearing from them? Like, right? Hey, we're the best! Fucking pasta! You're like, all right, so pasta's Chinese. Calm down. Now, well, anyways, after that, I kept reading. I also got a lot of messages from the Down syndrome community. That was fun. Here's the truth about that. People with Down syndrome write much more coherently than people from Louisiana. So we were able to have a dialogue. And I think I've grown and matured since then. I'm serious. I think I have. I think, for instance, right now, today, I think it is both lazy and antiquated to say, are you fucking R-worded? R-E-T-A-R. You get it. And here's why. I think when I say that, what I'm trying to say is, are you an idiot? Are you an imbecile? Are you stupid? And that is not the right word for that. The right word for that is Cajun. So that's what I'm going to start saying from now on. So fuck you again. That's my point. Now, yeah. But I'll tell you this. I want you to know something. I am not one of these comedians who goes, I don't understand why people ever get upset about anything. Like the dumbest perspective you can have. I totally understand. I think you have a right to be offended by whatever offends you. And I think you have a right to express it. I do not think, however, that you have a right to expect anyone to do anything about it. Yeah. Not now. I mean, it's 1831. You're white. You live exactly where you live right now. You guys are like, we don't want to play this game. All right, well, fuck it, I'll play. I know how I would have been. I mean, I love buying cars now. I know we have three, but look at this fucking guy. All right, well, hey, if you didn't like that joke, don't think about it. Now, women. I think it's time we have to start taking better care of the environment. All right? Yeah. Absolutely. And I think that responsibility falls on the poor. And here's why. You're already in my trash. How about you separate the glass from the plastic? Yeah. Sounds like there's some poor people over here. And that's fucking disgusting. Now, here's what I know for sure. Poor people love the Bible, okay? And they love it because it's the only book you get for free. Now, try getting another book for free. Let me know how that shit goes. Can you imagine being so dumb that you're superstitious? Imagine being so impossibly stupid. Personally, I have nothing but contempt for all superstitions and all superstitious people. I hate all of them. I hate riding in the car with someone who's like, we're about to drive over a bridge. Like, I'm gonna get out of the car and I hope you drive off this bridge. I really do. They're all dumb. It's 11:11. Make a wish. I wish you would drink a smoothie of cyanide and broken rocks. That's what I wish.